Good morning, students. Welcome to the class 10th. Today we are discussing some topics of chapter 4 agriculture, which is related to geography. So, India is an agriculturally important country. Two-thirds of its population is engaged in agricultural activities. Agriculture is a primary activity which produces most of the food that we consume. So, there are some types of agriculture. So first type is primitive subsistence farming. Basically it is done on the small patches of land, and the best example is digging sticks, and it depends on monsoon and some natural factors. In this there is a category comes it slash and burn agriculture. It means farmers clear a patch of land and produce cereals and other food crops to sustain their family. When the soil fertility decreases, the farmers shift and clear a fresh patch of land for cultivation. This type of shifting allows nature to replenish the fertility of the soil through the natural process. Basically, the best example of slash and burn agriculture is Jhuming, which is produced in northeast India. The second one is intensive subsistence farming. It is done on the land of high population, and it needs high dose of fertilizers and irrigation methods. This type of farming is practiced in areas of high population pressure on land. It is labor intensive farming where high doses of biochemical inputs and irrigation are used for obtaining higher production. Next one is commercial farming. Commercial farming is done on large scale. It needs modern inputs are used like HYV seeds, fertilizers, pesticides, etc. The main characteristics of this type of farming is the use of higher doses of modern inputs, high yielding variety seeds, chemical fertilizers, insecticides and pesticides in order to obtain higher productivity. The best example is plantation crop like tea from Assam. Now we are discussing the cropping patterns. Basically there are the two types of crops is Rabi and Kharif crop. Rabi crops are sown between October to December and are harvested between April to June. The examples are wheat, barley, peas, gram, mustard. Next one is Kharif crop. These crops are sown at onset of monsoon season in different parts of the country, and they are harvested in September to October. Important crops are rice, maize, jowar, bajra, urad, moong, arhar, jute, etc. In between the Rabi and Kharif seasons, there is a short season during the summer months known as Z season. Some of the crops producing during Z are cucumber, watermelon, muskmelon. Now we are discussing about major crops. A variety of food and non-food crops are grown in different parts of the country depending upon the variations in soil, climate and cultivation practices. Major crops grown in India are rice, wheat, millets and pulses. So firstly we are talking about rice. Our country is the second largest producer of rice in the whole world, and it needs of temperature 25 degrees Celsius, high rainfall, and basically it is a kharif crop. And the states which are producing the rice are West Bengal, Bihar, UP, Assam, Kerala and Chhattisgarh. The next crop is wheat. It needs 50 to 75 centimeter rainfall. It is a rabi crop, and the states which are producing the wheat it's Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, Punjab, Uttarakhand and Rajasthan. Now millets Millets provides a high nutrition value, basically grows in the dry region, and millets are like jowar, bajra and ragi. Though these are known as coarse grains, they have very high nutrition value. For example, ragi is very rich in iron, calcium, and the last one is pulses. India is the world's largest producers of pulses because these are rich in protein. It needs less moisture, and the pulses are urad, arhar, moong, gram, etc. And the states which are producing the pulses: Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, and Karnataka. So these are the topics which I have taught you. So please understand it carefully. So we will meet in the next class. Goodbye. Be safe.